1, and let's go live now. All this RTMP, HTTPS, and anything else you can think of with an acronym is driving me wild. But it is the MRC live stream, live from our studios here on planet Earth today. Wow. Isabella is here.
Nice change to be on a planet Earth. I thought usually
it
you were
is.
on Mars, right?
Well, you know, with SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, all of that, it might not be planet Earth forever, Isabella.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
yeah, that's it. If you could choose a planet to do MRC live from in the future, where would it be? Mine would probably be Venus or Mercury, because it'd be nice and toasty there. Well, at least during the day, right?
Right. I think that would be nice and toasty for like a split second.
That's
that would be it.
Anyway, if you're new, welcome to the stream. We're going to explain everything about this stream and what it's all about. And if you're old, well, welcome back. I don't mean to call you old, by the way. It's the MRC live stream, live from our studios on the Isle of Wight. Oh, yeah.
Live from our studios on the Isle of Wight.
Yes.
Free Jingle Friday.
Live from the Isle of Wight, Isabella.
Well, I thought it was from planet Earth.
Yeah, on Isle of Wight on planet Earth. This is Free Jingle Friday, where we essentially make you jingles and voiceovers if you post them in the chat boxes wherever you're watching. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually get yourself a fully produced jingle and priority ahead of everyone else by super chatting. That's where you hit the $, make a donation. It can be any amount, by the way, and I will produce them here live inside my favorite audio editor, Adobe Audition, right there. So that's kind of how it works. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. That is Isabella. You can see on the screen right now.
I'm not allowed to talk because usually Mike just
and
talks,
you can talk as soon as the vocals end on this jingle, which will be right about now. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Live from our studios on the Isle of Wight. Free Jingle Friday.
Oh, well done, Mike. Seriously, there is nobody better at like timing it perfectly to jingles than you. I can't do this.
Thanks.
I admit it. I can't do this. And usually you just give me those looks when I'm just.
I did work in radio.
It well. I know you did. That's it for quite some years. So come on, you've got to give me some slack.
Come on.
But hello, welcome to Free Jingle Friday. If you are here for the very first time, post new. We would love to know if you are here for the first time. Just a quick roundup of the rules ahead of the show. You have until hour to post your scripts. And after that, the submissions are closed. So that's it. In the next 27 minutes, you have opportunity to post your script in the comments. If you are watching us on YouTube, do it in the comments on YouTube. On Facebook, we are also watching that. Mm-hmm. If you would like to have your script not just recorded but also produced, then Super Chat is the way. As Mike mentioned, it's only available on YouTube at the moment, so you can have your script.
We're available everywhere, like LinkedIn Live. Christopher is tuning in right now on LinkedIn Live from Houston, Texas. Hello.
Hello, indeed. So if you do choose to Super Chat, please make sure to include your script inside the Super Chat. Otherwise, it's pretty much impossible for us to actually find and link your script. So just heads up there. If you haven't already, just make sure to include that in there. Mm-hmm. And what else? What else is the grand rules? Oh, post your script just once. Hang on, post your script just once. Don't post it multiple times. It does not increase your chances of having it recorded. In fact, it will likely have it removed. So only post it once. We have wonderful Bjorn who's helping us in the background to keep an eye on all of those scripts. So please make the job easy for us, because if the job is easy for us, then that means that your jingles will be recorded. So the harder it is for us, the more likely we are to make mistakes, which obviously we want to avoid. So we are here to obviously serve you and record amazing jingles. We do our best to record as many as we can. We can't guarantee we'll record everything. We do our best. Is that right, Mike?
We definitely do our best, and we always try our best, because that's what we like. We also like to tell you about things that are going on at Music Radio Creative.
Yes, we do indeed, and kind of bringing you all the latest news and kind of, behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
Talking of which, do we have any behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes? You mean this kind of behind the scenes? Like, hello, welcome to the studio. It's great to have you here. Here's my lovely YouTuber's background. It's compulsory to have cupboards there with metal frames around with squares and LED lighting. So I passed that YouTuber test. Also, I've got Mario stuff down here. Recent addition, by the way. Let me grab it and show you to this camera here. Is a Link Breath of the Wild amiibo Nintendo thingy. It gives you free treasure chests inside Zelda.
That was very good. Very good.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Did you use
Is that
it
enough behind the scenes?
Yeah.
I activated it actually over the weekend, and we all had a bit of a family game on Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I popped my link down on the little Nintendo NFC thing, and it recognized my character. It said, "Who do you want to register it to?" So I registered it, and it said, "What do you want to call your amiibo?" And I was like, "What do I? It's Link from Zelda. What do you mean?" So I called him Linky.
Linky. Nice.
Is that okay?
Very nice. Linky. Yes. Mike and he's Linky. That's your
Back
favorite.
The,
that's your favorite thing, right?
Back in the Nintendo corner. Yeah, it is. Got the lava lamp going on over there, which is always nice. Mathmos. It's a British brand since 1969. The swinging 60s, I believe.
Oh, wow.
I got you've seen my studio anyway before. Come Together right now. It's a tribute to one of the best bands in the world, maybe. And we got like all kinds of other stuff going on. Ask me any questions. I'll be happy to answer them.
Nice. Ask Mike anything. I'm trying to keep an eye on all of those wonderful super chats that are coming in. Thank you so much for bringing them in and for complying with everything we've just said. You have another 23 minutes now. So 23 minutes to post your script. So please keep them coming for sure.
Yes.
Couple of news. So I finally did it, Mike.
Ooh.
Do you know what I finally did?
What did you finally do?
It actually seriously took me quite some time to bring myself to do it.
Okay.
And the other day I just sat down
really
and I was
excited.
like, that's it. I've got to do it. Like I've been kind of holding this back thinking, I'm just not good enough.
Oh.
Until now, and then I was like, I would just do it. So I finally have put my voice on a website. It's available. I can be purchased as one of the voices.
Where can I find Isabella? I'm just on the website now over here. Where can I find you?
Look for Izzy.
Okay, you have to explain to me how to navigate our own website.
Just go to sale and then you will find me on sale.
I don't want to go to sale. Music Radio Creative wants to show me notifications.
Yeah.
Do I want to see them?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, allow. Okay. Can't you just type... Oh, you can type Izzy into the search box, right? So if I type Izzy into search on Music Radio Creative, Izzy, there she is! Woohoo! And you're on sale right now. This is awesome. And do you know what? Been telling you to do this for a while because, people are asking for your voice here on Free Jingle Friday. So I really think you should be on the website. Shall we play the demo?
Yeah, well, go on. I don't know. I'm a bit scared.
Okay. Pray silence, please, for the demo of Izzy.
You're listening to the AXR Drive Home. You are listening to Combine Radio, your online station with 100% hits. Welcome to the Athletes Life Coach Podcast, where we explore and eliminate athletes' daily stressors with combination of meditation, mantras, and life coaching tips. And now your host, Athletes Life Coach and meditation expert, Lupe Mendoza. Richie Fernandez is in the mix. Underground. There is no plan B. Support the climate and environmental struggle and people's attempt to awaken the world's leaders.
It's very serious.
For a better future for all of us.
Very good, yeah. Welcome
to the Heartbeat Session with Tommy Laurie. Are you ready to party? We start now. Frankie says, relax. It's the 80s at 8 on Cottage Radio. Welcome to the local WhatsApp Franklin podcast. Your source for all news, media, events, and super interesting interviews with real local people and business owners. Hey, beautiful. You're listening to More Than a Crown, where you will learn, feel understood, and be encouraged alongside believer, child advocate, ice cream lover, and former Miss USA, Sarah Rose Summers. Now it's time to change your emotions and movements. Let's welcome DJ Emes. This is Uplifting Trance Session with DJ Tom C.
Insane. Love it.
Uplift your mind.
musicradiocreative.com. Musicradiocreative.com is rather nice. Yes, Izzy. She's been training for a while. I've actually been her vocal coach. My name is Mr. Clive, and I'm proud to see her finally on the Music Radio Creative website.
Oh, how funny. That's funny. Yes.
Is Mr. Clive your vocal coach?
Yeah, that's it. You know, we've been training for such a long time. You know, I didn't want to tell you anything.
Oh, there you go. Secretly training with Mr. Clive, who, by the way, is, if you're new to the stream, he's the unofficial mascot of Music Radio Creative. We kind of found him because the hashtag for this stream is hashtag MRC Live. But if you read it inside Twitter, it looks like hashtag Mr. Clive.
Oh,
and of course, MRC stands for Music Radio Creative.
That's it.
So hashtag Mr. Clive.
Oh, there you go. Thank you so much for your kind comments, by the way. Really appreciate that.
Actually, there were tons of them, and I would like to thoroughly embarrass you and read some of them out right now. Paige, who's a voiceover artist in the Cayman Islands and a former student of mine. That is an amazing demo. You sound fantastic, which is amazing. Mr. Clive is alive. Big Hempin TV. Doug Houston is using the Mr. Clive hashtag, which is awesome. Izzy's voice is awesome. DJP ranks. I'm reading these in no particular order. Awesome, very awesome. Corey. Now we need Mr. Clive as one of the voices. Yes. Let's start a movement to get Mr. Clive on the website. Great job, guys, says Dev Trend. Love it. Mr. Raslo. Christy says, awesome, Isabella. Isabella's demo is awesome, says Cafe Solar. Pop Unlimited. And now Isabella can call herself a professional VO, which you can, and you are. I wonder who is going to be the first person to order Izzy on the Music Radio Creative website. That's my question. Agent Space Girl, awesome voice, the best. This is such wonderful encouragement. Just a ton of really good stuff. Outstanding, Isabella, sounding fantastic. No push-ups needed for you, Vince 1955.
If I miss push-ups today, then I must be doing something right, because usually we both get quite a few.
Absolutely. That's really, really nice. It's a lovely word from Agent Space Girl. I'm so happy your voice is available on the website. And Agent Space Girl, I think you were in last week. We were super grateful for the stuff you sent through to us at the MRC Live Studios here.
Yes.
Innovation Centre, St Cross Business Park, Newport, Isle of Wight, PO35WB.
Nice.
Something like that anyway. That's our mailing. That's our snail mail address. You don't have to, but if you ever feel inclined to send anything to us, then we'll gratefully receive it.
Yes.
As long as it's not something weird.
As long as, well, we kind of last time we've taken like a big gamble, you know, in a way thinking that Space Girl is you know, there's not going to be anything kind of weird in there. But what if there was something really weird in the package?
We got a really cool thing that I love is the vintage film of a sci-fi space thing. I love things to do with space. Like space just excites me. Yesterday I got a notification on my one of the online banks I use. It's quite a popular online bank, and I won't mention it because I don't want to sort of, you know, product place in any way. That's ridiculous. Why would I not want a product place? It's a bank.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, they pinged me and said, like, trading is now available on your account. Trading? I say, what shares? Like in companies?
So hang on. Bonus super chat to anybody who guesses what shares did Mike buy.
Oh, yes. I now own one whole share in a company which trades on the New York Stock Exchange. I'm so proud of that. And what did you say? Free super chat granted to anyone who guesses the first company I invested in.
That's so funny, actually.
I wonder if anyone will get it. Go on, get your guesses in now in the chat, and we'll leave those guesses open for a couple of minutes, and then we'll see if anyone cracks it.
So whilst you are guessing, just a quick reminder, you have 16 minutes left to post your scripts. If you haven't done so already, make sure to form this beautiful script, post it in the comments, and at 1:30 the submission stops. What we are going to do first is excuse me.
Yes, indeed.
It's incoming.
Carry on.
It's we are going to be recording the super chats first. So super chat is the way to sort of bump your script up the queue and have it not just recorded but also produced.
Yes.
So super chats will be recorded first. Once we finish that, and then Mike produces them beautifully, I'm going to cough again.
Oh no, it's a bit like that today, isn't it? Oh dear. That was a very flattering image there.
I blame the crisps we've been devouring before coming on air.
Oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, we got some good suggestions, by the way, on the first company I invested in. Here you go, Coca-Cola. Seriously? SpaceX, a good guess from Doug Houston there.
That's a good guess.
Although I don't think they're in the app. They don't have all all the companies. Amazon.
Well, no, hang on.
One share in Amazon is like $1,800. You know, I'm definitely definitely not that wealthy to invest. SpaceX is another guess. Guys, you're on the right track here, but you're not quite there.
Well, SpaceX is Tesla, right?
Lloyd's Bank. Well, yeah, I guess
so
technically
it's like
Tesla.
it's trading as Tesla. It's not a separate
company.
company.
Big Hempin TV. Yes, first person to say Adobe. That would be the logical one, and I definitely want to own a share in Adobe. But again, Adobe stocks are around $330. So again, I have to do a little bit of saving there before I gamble all my money.
Keeping Mike very short on his investing adventure. Let's just say.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to blow the family fortune, so to speak. But yes, no, I do want to own shares in Adobe, and I actually think that would be really hilarious because people often comment. Thankfully we have a great community on the channel, and everyone is so positive there. But occasionally, you get the odd hater who says, "Why are you speaking as Adobe mouthpiece? Do you own stocks in Adobe?" And like, if I actually manage to invest via this app, I'll be able to reply and say, "Actually, yes, I do." How cool is that?
That would be awesome, right?
It would be very ironic and weird and strange.
Simon
is the winner.
Virgin Galactic. Well
winner. Yeah, I invested in Virgin Galactic. I now own one share in Richard Branson's new venture, the one that will put him in space apparently by the end of the year. And their stocks have been popping recently. Not that I know anything about trading, so please do not take this as legal advice or anything like that. Little disclaimer there.
Hang on, you should be saying all of this in Mr. Clive's voice, just not so that you don't take this seriously. So
Mike Russell has absolutely no knowledge in trading. Please do not take seriously what he says, and certainly don't invest in anything he suggests because he knows very little about trading. Actually, nothing.
What about Mr. Clive? What would he invest in? What do you think?
The Daily Mail. Are they on the stock exchange?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Crazy man.
Hilarious. Anyway, okay. So just as we are talking about, thank you, Mike, for a lovely plugin and wonderful comments to you of my demo. I'm really, really chuffed about it. I'm still a little bit nervous, so be gentle.
You said something about plugging, and then you reminded me of plugin. Just with that little link there, and I just wanted to do this.
Hello and welcome to the show.
Talking about space, that sounds really cool. I sound like an alien there, don't I? Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome to the show.
How cool is that?
That's very cool. Yeah.
Do you like it? Yeah, sorry.
Very
just had to throw that in there. So this plugin on the screen, I made a video about it yesterday. And by the way, if you use my link, I don't get cash, but I get like credit to spend with Waves on plugins. And I always love plugins. So essentially, if you use my link, you'll get 10% off this brand new plugin, which is really, really awesome deal. Plus, I'll get some money as well to spend on plugins in the future. So it's a great deal. mrc.fm/waves. And this is called Ovox. And I think this is one of the best plugins I've seen come out in a long time. I did a video about it yesterday on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But essentially got loads of presets. I mean, look at all these presets. Look at this. Again, not a product placement here, not being paid to say this. I just like the plugin.
Hello and welcome to the show.
I might actually use this today in Free Jingle Friday for all those super chatters. What the heck was that?
I think we should have an out of the planet Earth,
out of body experience. Hello and welcome to the show. Oh, that's cool. That preset was called VHS. It just kind of like muffles up and adds a bit of hiss. UK bass. What does that sound like? Oh my goodness, this is like...
Hang on, it sounds like you had really bad carry tonight before.
Either that or lots of wind. Maybe I did invest in Coca-Cola and they sent me not that it will give you anything like that.
Hello and welcome to the show.
But that's pretty freaking awesome, the stuff that plugin can do. And that's not me. I'm not twiddling any knobs there. I'm just selecting presets. So it's ace. Like, I cannot say enough good things about Ovox from Waves Audio. They have historically made fantastic plugins. Released a couple at the end of last year, but this one I really like. I've done a video about it. And again, if you want to go and grab it, 10% off with my link, mrc.fm/waves. Also helps me out because it gives me a bit of credit. And then when I want to go and splurge on plugins, I can just go and buy something new, Isabella.
Nice.
Because you do restrict my budget, don't you? You're very, very good. You're the CEO of Music Radio Creative, but I think also the CFO as well, right?
Yeah.
All rolled into one. And you're very good at it as well, by the way.
Thanks.
Because I was told that I tease you too much recently.
Yes. So speaking of which, I love this message that came up. I'm totally not letting this go. So a message came in on Facebook from Marcel, I think his name was Marcel, and he just sent the following message. Hi, I would like to listen to all your videos and I've listened to a lot of your videos and learned a lot. I think Isabella has to give Mike a black eye sometimes when he teases her on MRC Live every Friday, okay? Or get him back, Isabella, ! Times 3. I like teasing and it brings a smile on my face, but I hope Isabella finds a good one to pay Mike back.
Whoa,
there you go.
okay.
It's been said.
That's crazy. By the way, my buddy Will is watching. He thought...
Go back.
Oh, I just wanted to say he thought that I invested in Apple, which no, I didn't. It was Virgin Galactic. But there you go. Anyway,
so
carry on.
You very swiftly avoided comment on this.
Go on. Sorry, what did you say? I deserve a black eye for teasing you.
You see?
Really?
You see?
No.
This is what I have to put up in here. You see? That's exactly what it is.
The thing is, men just don't listen. They're rubbish at multitasking. While you're talking, I'm actually doing something over here on the computer, so I didn't hear.
Okay, so I'm just going to swiftly move. Actually, we might need you to create a short link, which I'm going to very swiftly send to you over on Slack.
Okay.
Which we have should have already created ahead of the time. But yes, the question just came up whether we are releasing today the Work Parts Volume 10, and yes is the answer. They are in fact live already at a very special price for you, and I'm posting the link now, and I will give you a short link just in a second once Mike creates it.
I don't have Slack enabled.
Oh, what do you mean you don't have Slack enabled?
I don't have Slack enabled. Okay. I just don't.
Right, Mike, we need a short link.
Please help me to learn how this software works.
Pronto, please.
Please help me to learn how this software works.
Seriously?
Okay, no, I'm working on it. So
Okay.
you send all the linky bits over and tell me what short link you want. I'll go and create that up, and you can talk more while I do that.
I am talking more, indeed. So
Urban Vibes, this is, by the way.
That's the Urban Vibes, yes. So how about you just do it as mrc.fm/urban? So don't
say that link again.
mrc.fm/urban.
So you mean
mrc.fm/urban.
Yeah, is that what you mean? Hang on, but the link's not live yet. We're promoting it, and people are going to start clicking to it. And
you are promoting
Hang on,
it.
I'll do that again. I'll do that again when I've got the link live. All right. You keep talking, and I'm currently making a short link now.
Okay. So just seen the question about it, and I can't see who posted about it, but there was a question about it coming in a second ago.
Yeah.
And I am going to post the link to it once again. But last week, we have been producing your free Jingle Fridays with our brand new production library, which is Production Library Volume 10, called Urban Vibes, and it is available for you right now. And it is, in fact, at a very, very special rate. And that rate will only be available till the end of this weekend.
Woo-hoo,
so if you are thinking of getting it, it's a good time to do it now. So it's less than half price right now.
And the link is...
Half price? It's,
the link is, Isabella.
mrc.fm/urban.
Or you can try this one for size.
mrc.fm/urban.
Is that cool? Or maybe this one.
mrc.fm/urban.
What do you think?
Very good.
I love that plugin.
Good.
I love that plugin so much.
Very good, Mikey. Well done.
mrc.fm/urban. Put it in the chat. And
yes, it's the best price it's ever going to be.
Ever this weekend only.
That's right. So the sort of good price of this will remain until the end of Sunday. So you've got until the end of Sunday essentially to get it at the price it is at the moment. Then the price will go up. So it's a great opportunity to grab it at a launch price.
mrc.fm/urban.
And we will be. You've got to remember the link by now, right? mrc.fm/urban.
Oh, I like that one.
Gosh, that was
put some
weird.
bass on there. Go on, tell us something else. Sorry. When I get to play the link again, when you finish talking, the preset that I'm going to use on your voice to give the URL out is called Backing Female Bots. That sounds awesome. I love whoever names presets on plugins is like a creative genius. Anyway, what did you want to say about the library?
So the library, so we will be showcasing the library during the latter part of the show. So in 5 minutes, in fact, you've got the next 5 minutes to post your script. So don't delay anymore if you have not posted so far. And we will showcase the library. So you will be able to see actually what kind of elements are in there. So if you wanted to judge whether that's for you or not, that's actually going to be a great part of the show to have a look at. But yes, it's out, which is great. So volume 10, and we are already working on volume 11. How about that?
And the URL is, Isabella, finish up. And the URL is?
And the URL is mrc.fm/urban.
Okay.
There you go. You've got this, right?
Yeah, you by now, I'm sure you totally know the URL you need to go to. So, okay, cool. So we're doing pretty well. It is presently here in the United Kingdom, coming up on 26 minutes past 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where you're watching. If you're down under, then it's probably late night or early morning. If you're in India or anywhere in the Far East, you're probably looking at the evening time right now. Good morning to you if you're watching in the US, Canada, Mexico, our friends in South America as well. It's lovely. We truly are an international audio community here. International audio family, I like to call it as well.
We are a music radio creative family, and you are part of it just by being here. So let us know where you are watching from.
Can I say one thing as well? This is really crazy. I mean, I can only do this with a few products, but on YouTube they allow you to do or sell merch on your channel. So we've got a few things like a music radio creative mug and stuff like that. So I can actually pin one of those products to our live stream. I'm going to do it now, see if it works. So I can pin a music radio creative to the chat box inside. Let's see if it's working. It's thinking about it. It's doing the spinning circle thing. And then apparently it just like advertises that music radio. There it is. Music Radio Creative logo mug pinned to the chat. Now, if you'd like to sip out of a logo mug from MRC.
No, but hang on. We haven't updated the logo on that.
I know. And so that's why Isabella, that's why I'm saying, actually, I was thinking we use the YouTube merchandise link and the few sales come through, but wouldn't it be nice to do something really epic, like doing proper like t-shirts with slogans, like with nice design, stuff that people really want to wear. Yes. Like I was thinking one of the slogans could be like the International Audio Family or something like that, with a big globe and a speaker vibrating around the globe and stuff.
I will be on it.
And if you have any ideas for like a slogan or something, just send them in the chat or send them over, because that's what I'd like to do. Rather than, I'd like to get away from selling like logo mugs and t-shirts. As much as people buy those and proud to wear the Music Radio Creative logo, which is lovely, it's a bit kind of radio station mug, it's like with a radio station logo, and I'd love to like do a bit more, if you know what I mean. That's okay, but I'd love to do more with that. What do you think?
Nice. So before, it was sometime during your very long talk, as you told me earlier that I talk for a very long time, and I would like to point out, it happens to you too. Somebody was pushing a lot of like buttons on Facebook, so thank you very much for all of those lovely flying likes that I've seen popping around in there. And hello to Daviasco from Kenya, watching us from Kenya. Hello to Norman from Jamaica. We've got Brandish from Belize. We've got Vince from Chicago. We've got Jay from Utah. And we've got Marcin watching from Poland. And Castoria Greece is in the house with Alexander. And we've got Putin in the Netherlands. And Carlo is there.
Wow.
So hello to you guys and girls.
And you know what time it is right now?
What is the time?
Let me push the big green button.
Ooh.
Hey, you got 1 minute to get your scripts in or do a super chat if you'd like something produced today, and then we're going to get into Adobe Audition.
Yes, it's the very last buzz for you to be able to do it. So if you haven't already super chatted and wanted to,
get on with it. Yes, that's right. And then we're going to get into producing. I can't wait to use Adobe Audition. Probably be using that Ovox, that vocal synthesizer on the screen, the new plugin from Waves. Digging it, Isabella. And there's going to be some good jingles coming up, right?
Do some awesome jingles. You are the master of jingles. He's the
30 seconds. Ninja. Jingle Ninja. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Get those scripts in. Super chats right now. Last chance of the whole week to do it.
Oh my goodness.
So exciting. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And then we get into the serious audio production world here on MRC Live.
Are we ever serious?
Well, as serious as we can be. No more scripts. No more scripts.
No more scripts. No. Shout out to Clive from Philippines watching us on Facebook as well.
Mr. Clive.
Well, I was going to say, I think he moved to Philippines.
All right, okay. Sorry.
There you go. And
anyone else want to do a few other shouts?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Let's do some shouts. Yes, more shouts. Hang on. Where did I stop last? There we go. We've got Johnny in San Helena. We've got Sweguess Music Productions from Sweden.
Oh, wow.
Who else we've got? We've got DJ Mark from Kampala in Uganda. We've got Mark from Algarve. We've got Kenya in the house. We've done Berlin with Johnny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, lots of you guys, like all over the place. All over the place, which is fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that we've got CJ from Southsea, which is across the water from us. Hello,
Southsea, yeah, it's over the other side of the water.
There's Jason watching us from the UK on Facebook as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so very cool. So I'm just getting my presets loaded up into Adobe Audition.
Yes. We need to be recording, don't we? So
these are the presets I use all the time.
I can see that Facebook has woken up and everybody's posting where they're from now. So just a couple more. There is Robert in Hungary. Hello to you. There is Karan Pong from Thailand. Hello to you. And yeah, there we go.
That's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm just loading in my presets at the moment. Sorry for the delay here. It's just getting loaded up. These are the presets, by the way, that help me to produce so fast on a live stream. And they are available, actually. Do you want to give out the URL, Isabella?
Yeah, so they are available at mrc.fm/presets. You can get them there right now. Fantastic way to, actually, I would say two things. It's if you are new to producing, I would say they're a fantastic way to actually learn different things.
Yeah.
And if you are already producing and that's your full-time job, or you are doing huge volumes of jingles and wanted to improve your efficiency, that's a brilliant way to do that as well, and actually produce really fantastic quality jingles at a very, very fast speed, as you will see Mike does right now. So it doesn't matter if you are a beginner or if you are a very well seasoned Adobe user. I would say those presets are amazing for both, and I say it because I use them too. So there you go.
Thank you. That's so very kind. Well, the good news is, got them loaded up. I've actually got the spreadsheet now with all the super chats. We'll get through those first. And just going to go in here and stick in the inputs. So I'm going to be here on mic 1. There we go. Check, check, 1, 2.
Check, check, 1, 2. Oh, hang on. I'm not ready. I need to
the generic mic test thing that you say. Go and do check, check, 1, 2.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's cool. And we'll just rifle through these and get started. So here we go.
Yeah, we can do so.
We are going to record your jingles right now. So here we go.
Right. Go.
Welcome live in the mix. DJ GT in the mix 2020 party. Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz Radio. Taking you back to the decade when the hardest choice you ever had to make was between CD 1 with the free poster or CD 2 with the music video.
The Kawan Report with Neil and Simon, your podcast on everything sustainability and reporting. The Kawan Report, telling it like it is. I will do that last bit again. Telling it like it is. You are on The Rock Show on HWD Hospital Radio.
Jay Adkins, NUA radio show, broadcasting live on some of the biggest radio stations in 2020. This is the home of unsigned music. This is Jay.
It's time for some Q&A on Cafe Solar Podcast. Sorry. It's time for some Q&A on the Cafe Solar Podcast with your host, Christopher Hogan.
In the ring with Lightning Blind Mike. Coming down to the ring this week is... Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
To find out.
Thank you. Oh, another one. Jay Adkins, the NUA radio show, broadcasting weekly since 2009 and syndicated since 2014. Over 10 years of supporting the biggest and best unsigned artists from around the globe. That's so funny. Like Google Sheets is cutting off the scripts.
I know, and I can't fix it for whatever
That's
reason.
all right. Don't worry. I've just extended it. Carry on.
Okay. Hang on, because now that's spoiled my view. All right. Okay. How would you pause this? All right. Guardian Long reads, meets, focus, Otter knows million voices.
Want more of The Jay Allen Show? Go to safetyfm.com. Coming to you live from the heart of Kamchaura town, this is Connect on Elgon Radio with DJ Mark, the Sugar Boy, and Victor. Get connected.
Oh yeah, DJ P ranks.
It's brand new and hot for you. This is CJ on Scotland's very own Forth Valley Radio.
You're listening to the Rise and Shine Show with Simon Wilson on Trans Radio UK.
The more you listen, the more we get into your head. Safety FM.
Dirk Brands on the radio. If only that goes well. This is Brands on the radio.
Live in the mix with DJ Phil Andrews, Live in the mix with DJ Phil Andrews with the best in progressive, uplifting and euphoric trance from around the world. Here we go. Sounds like a show I'd like to listen to. Go on.
It's Mondays with Nick from Big Promotions.
If you would like to donate to Wildlife in Need, please donate to Wildlife Victoria. You can donate at wildlifevictoria.org.au. And lots of love to our friends in Australia right now.
Yes. Thank you for listening. Have you got a St. Helena story to share? Find us online, or you can reach out to us podcast. Okay. Thank you for listening. Have you got a St. Helena story to share? Find us online, or you can reach out to us via podcast at thesthelena.podcast.com.
Final one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Oh, hang on. No. Sorry. On 88.3 Southern FM, this is the German word of the day. And just because I'm feeling silly today, on 88.3 Southern FM, this is the German word of the day. Is that okay? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It's like, it was just too tempting to do that. Which version shall we use?
Hang on. Yes, Bjorn, you need to let us know which version you would like to use.
I'm glad it gave you a giggle.
Oh dear.
And maybe I'll use the new Ovox plugin on it and make it sound really insane.
Dear.
What do you reckon?
Oh dear. Yeah, I think you should do it. Totally. Just do it.
All right, Isabella, you take the reins for a second. I'm just going to do some little editing and tweaks, and then do some shout outs, some mentions, some comments, and then we'll get into the editing.
Yes, we will. We certainly will. So if you haven't already, check out the brand new production library that we've just released today, and it's your opportunity to get it at the lowest possible price. It will be. It's a launch price, and it's at mrc.fm/urban. So mrc.fm/urban. I will, in fact, post that link for you now. By the way, the comments are coming in. Use the second, of course. The second version. The second version. Come on, Mike. There you go. I think, do you know what? It just gave me an idea. We should have a German version of Mr. Clive. He should have a German friend.
What would his name be? It'd have to be a German name, right? Because Clive is not very German.
Name. Hang on, good German. How about like Klaus? It's got to be Klaus.
Mr. Klaus. Okay. Well, I might have to work on that one.
Go on, do it. Sorry.
This is a wonderful day. I don't quite know how my action... This is not going to work out for the best. I'm going to end up offending a lot of our viewers doing this.
Please do it. Honestly, seriously, you are just getting me absolutely in pieces.
We have a little woodcraft work here. I've been working with a balsa wood, and I've made this wonderful little model village. What do you think about it?
Seriously,
it's not from me. It's channeled from elsewhere, this character.
Oh, gosh.
Even sprinkle a little bit of snow on. Obviously, it's not real snow, but it's the kind of snow that sort of melts anyway, so it looks authentic.
So now we've got Mr. Klaus in the house.
Mr. Klaus has just been born, apparently. I don't know.
Mr.
No,
Klaus.
you gotta ask the audience on this one. Do we keep Mr. Klaus or do we ditch that idea? Like, seriously, I don't want to do this if it's going to offend people. So please tell me seriously in the chat now. Isabella, keep your eye on the chat. Do we keep Mr. Klaus? Does he keep or ditch? Keep or ditch? Okay, let us know in the comments right now. And don't worry, I won't be offended. I will just go back into my hole again and not come back out.
Seriously? This is just literally keeping me in pieces. My goodness, really. Honestly, the ways I keep myself entertained.
Right, crack on and read out what comes in on the chat box.
So, yes, Klaus indeed, Isabella. Brilliant. Klaus for German version.
Mr. Klaus. And actually it works because it's still MRC Laos. What does Laos mean in German? It would be better
No, John says it would be Herr Clive? No, Herr Klaus it would have
Herr
to be, right?
Klaus, yes.
Yes. Papa Noted says, I'm writing to Ofcom.
Yes, well, thankfully Ofcom do not have jurisdiction over internet broadcasts. Thank goodness for that. But like, listen, seriously, I don't want to offend our European viewers in any way.
Keep funny, keep. Oh, hang on, keep not offended at all.
Yeah, but can we have maybe? I know we have a lot of friends in Germany watching this. Isabella, I know we have a lot of friends in Germany watching this stream. I just want to make sure it's not offensive to anyone watching in Germany. That's the last thing I want to do. So if you are watching in Germany and you just saw Mr. Klaus and you thought that was okay, please let us know. Just say I'm from Germany and it's okay.
There you go. So Big Hempin TV says you are not offensive, so don't dare compare. It's in the good taste.
Okay.
All right? It's in a good taste. So there you go. It's very sweet. And it could be a distant relative to Mr. Clive. So there you go. Mr. Klaus. Keep Klaus. It's like Jeff Dunham's...
we'll have a whole lineup soon. We'll be able to do something similar to Saturday Night Live, won't we? Yeah. With all these characters.
Oh, there you go. DJ God's Time says that he's from Germany. So there you go.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Cool. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
By the way, just a quick note because I can see that the comments. There you go. My German heritage loves it. Says, well, can I say that my German heritage loves it too?
Yes. There's some German in you for certain. Yes.
There you go. Seriously, it literally just had me in tears. My goodness me. Pop Unlimited says, just don't mention the war.
Well, sometime I will be doing some voiceovers. I will work on maybe getting Isabella to be liking me, and then she can put me on the website.
Oh, dear me, dear. This is hilarious.
Okay. Right, let's get into it then. I've done all my edits here, so
yes, absolutely.
Ready to produce using our new production library, Volume 10. It's the Urban edition, and it's available at mrc.fm/urban. Oh,
that was good.
That's like little jingles there. That's cool. I'm going to use that one to get us started. So let's just do a big zoom out. There we go. That's a bit better. And move this one down here. You keep your eye on the chat and obviously reply as you usually do, Isabella. You're really hot at that kind of stuff. Yeah. Keep an eye on, I know you always do on places like Facebook and LinkedIn, the audience on Facebook. I mean, we always get a good audience on YouTube and we're grateful for that. But I noticed the audience on Facebook Live grows week in, week out. Which
is wonderful. So thank you. Yes, if you're watching us on Facebook, thank you. And we will find ways in which you can do some equivalent of a super chat on Facebook. So it's been on our list for a very, very long time.
I think actually Facebook, they emailed me a while back to say that they've got their own version of user generated donations and super chats as they're called on YouTube. And there is something I think we can enable on our page, but it's just a case of being able to manage that because then we not only have to keep an eye on the YouTube super chats, but we also have to watch for like Facebook donations as well. But we'd love to make it happen, wouldn't we? Yeah,
that's exactly it. Yeah, we will. As soon as it's possible, we'll make it happen.
Yes. Well, it is possible. Yeah. It's just logistically managing it, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, right. Let's get started on this. I'm going to put... I'm actually going to edit my presets slightly. I'm going to put another track on. Now, how best to do this? Let's add a stereo track. Let's call this Ovox because I'm desperate to use this cool Ovox plugin. Let's stick that in on the rack here. Waves Ovox. Okay, that's cool. But I'm just wondering if I can change presets with an automation line or not here. Ovox. Ooh, look at all that. Wow. Gosh, my goodness. Okay, there's quite a few little things to tweak with here. I've no idea what this all is. Has it got a preset thing? No, if only it did. Okay, no, I know what I'm going to do. Scratch that idea. I'm going to actually get rid of that track. And I'll do it on a clip level basis. That's going to be the best way because I want to use a few different presets in Ovox. So, okay.
Welcome live in the mix.
Okay, that's a good starter. What else have we got? Awesome. This is so cool. Live in the mix.
Welcome live in the mix. DJ GT.
That's going to be cool. So then we're going to have echo at the end there. And this is... Whoa, what happened there? I hit some incorrect hotkey there. It sped me up.
DJ GT.
DJ GT, and we'll do this. So on a clip level basis, effects rack, clip effects. I'm just going to stick Ovox on where it's appropriate. So here we go. And then we can do stuff like this. Okay, we just need to find something that's intelligible, obviously. It's so cool, isn't it? I just need to find something. Let's have a look through some of these. UK bass? No, some of these are not intelligible, that's the thing. Oh my goodness. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to do this. So we get one sort of Ovox version and one dry version, because my concern is that the Ovox may not give the name.
Welcome live in the mix. DJ GT in the mix 2020 party.
Something like that.
DJ GT.
Or we could do it another way and we could kind of just double track that. That's another option here.
In the
And I might need to just bring down the volume on that Ovox. I'm still kind of playing with this. It's the actual first chance I've ever had to use this plugin in a real production environment. So that's interesting, because then you kind of have the kind of like nice synth sound going on, but underneath the main voice.
DJ GT.
That's kind of a very subtle thing. Let's just bring it up a little bit more.
DJ GT.
Now that sounds interesting. What do you think, Isabella?
Welcome live in the mix. DJ GT in the mix 2020 party.
And I'm actually going to take that scratch sound there and I'm going to place it about there, because I think it's going to be more appropriate there.
In the mix. In the mix 2020 party.
Swipe.
In the mix 2020 party.
Okay, something like that. Okay, now we're on a roll. So let's continue. Oh, hang on. What did I do there? Something that was not good. Right, let's move this down here. See what we got. Zooming in.
It's on Leighton Buzz Radio.
Okay. And I'm not going to use it on every jingle, because otherwise it's just going to be overkill, isn't it? Wipes. Oh, I'm digging this new library. It's kind of giving me lots of creative ideas.
Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz.
And that is a very 80s kind of effect.
The 80s on Leighton. The 80s on Leighton Buzz.
Do with a bit of reverse reverb on that. So let's just do that. Ding. Effects. Reverse. Edit. Insert. Silence. 5 seconds. Boom. Effects. Reverb. Studio reverb. And let's go for mastering reverb. No, maybe not. Vocal reverb large. And then take that out. That's it. Normalize. Reverse. And insert. Down here. No, up there.
Loving the 80s.
That's obviously way too loud, so let's bring that down in the mix. Fade in.
Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz Radio.
Oh, that's cool. Let's do it again.
Loving the...
I've got to bring that in later.
Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz Radio.
I'm a bit frightened that's too loud still, so let's...
Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz Radio.
Yeah, how it has a nice little reverse reverby sound on it?
Yeah, that was good.
It's cool, isn't it? Right, let's move this down here. Save, always save your sessions. Always save your sessions. Okay, let's crack on with this.
Taking you back to the decade when the hardest choice you ever had to make was between CD1 with the free poster. Or CD2 with the music video. Had to make was between CD1 with the free poster or CD2 with the music video.
That sounds really nice. Let's just move that down a bit. Let's put that in the front.
Taking you
No. Just going to use the end of that, and that's going to pop in there.
Taking you back to the decade when the hardest choice you ever had to make was between CD1 with the free poster or CD2 with the music video.
There's a breath there I don't quite like, so let's...
CD2 with the music video.
Okay, that's cool. And now we're into using Isabella's voice.
Kawan Report with Neil and Simon. Your podcast on everything sustainability and...
All right, let's move this up here. This over here.
With Neil and... With Neil. The Kawan Report with Neil and Simon.
Right, that needs to go down in volume, so let's do that.
With Neil.
No, too low.
The Kawan Report with Neil and Simon. Your podcast on everything sustainability and reporting. The Kawan Report. Telling it. You are on the rock show. Telling it like it is.
Okay, that's the one we're going to use, like that. Left me notifications on. Should be professional, shouldn't I, Isabella?
And it was Music Radio Creative notifications.
Switch the do not disturb. Yeah. At least it wasn't one swearing at me. No. I don't usually get sworn at, but...
No, it's like, who would be swearing at you? Seriously?
I know.
Seriously? Unless Mr. Clive was in a bad mood,
yes,
I guess.
It could indeed be that.
And reporting. The Kawan Report.
Telling it.
Yeah.
Port. Telling it. Port.
Let's just find an impact there. That's nice. That's a nice, hard, kind of newsy one.
Port. Telling it.
Oh, that's perfect. I just need to tighten that up a bit.
Port. Telling it.
Oh, too tight there.
Port. Telling it like it is.
Okay, that's cool. Let's move that down here and this. And sometimes just an impact like that is really effective.
You are on the rock show on HWD Hospital Radio.
Right, let's just tighten that up a bit with that.
WD Hospital Radio.
All right, let's move this one up to voice processed.
You are on the rock show on...
Let's tighten that up a bit. Maybe, what can we do here? Do that and that.
You are on the rock show on HW.
Okay, and then I'm going to do a clip-only effect. And again, we're going in for that Waves Ovox. I haven't actually tested had a chance to really test the other plugins they released towards the end of 2019. I might stick some of those in later and see what I think about them. Right, what we're going to go for here. My goodness. I mean, seriously?
You are on The Rock Show on HW.
Oh, that's quite nice. Let's just move that over a bit.
You are on The Rock Show on HW.
It's a bit harsh. I don't like that. I need a as well. It's fine. I know what I need. I just need to find it. That's exactly what I needed. How funny, isn't it funny how the universe aligns? When you've decided you need to use something, it just appears there in your arsenal.
You are on The Rock Show on HW.
No, not quite right.
You are on The Rock Show on HW. You are on The Rock Show on HWD Hospital Radio.
Did you want to say something, Isabella?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, say something.
No, I will, just a note that I will need to retake one of the jingles. When you get to them, I will highlight it.
Yeah, just let me know, then we'll re-record when we get there. Okay. Let's carry on. What we got next? This one here, and this one here. Okay. What's this going to be?
Jay Adkins, NUA radio show, broadcasting live on some of the biggest radio stations in 2020. This. Jay Adkins.
All right, let's move that up over here.
Jay Adkins, NUA radio show. Jay Adkins, NUA radio show, broadcasting live on NUA radio show, broadcasting live on some of the biggest radio stations in 2020.
And then a bit of stereo, won't go amiss maybe.
This is the home of unsigned music. This is Jay.
I wonder if we can have a little play there. Let's go again. I'm actually just going to have a go with Berserk Distortion, see how this one works. Oh my goodness. 80s electronic bass drum.
Music. This is Jay.
Okay.
Music. This is Jay.
Please bear in mind, I've not played with these plugins before, so it's like I kind of got them towards the end of last year and I thought, they'll be good to use eventually, but I haven't thought about how I'd use them yet.
Music. This is Jay.
Now that one's interesting, but I can't use it as the sole effect because it's making the wording unintelligible.
Music. This is Jay.
Now I'm kind of liking where that's going. Is there any way I can turn the output down?
This is Jay.
That's nice.
This is Jay.
That's cool. I like that. What do you think, Isabella?
This is Jay.
I don't like that.
It's edgy. It's urban. It's like grungy.
It's
like
not urban. It's like something has gone wrong with the thing.
This is Jay.
It sounds like a bad.
It's cool.
Connection.
It's just a different kind of distortion to the stock one in Audition, and I like messing about with new things. So. Right, let's crack on with this one.
It's time for some Q&A on Cafe Solar Podcast. Sorry.
Let's go again from the start. Let's bring that in.
It's time for some Q&A on the Cafe Solar Podcast with your host, Christopher Hogan.
All right, we need to do something here with your host and Christopher Hogan. Let's move this one up here and just have a little play. See if there's anything I can do here. And we'll go to Ovox and Stutterish. Oh, what's that sound?
Christopher Hogan. Cast with your host.
That's weird.
Cast with your host. Cast with your host, Christopher Hogan.
That's interesting. Again, I think I'm going to need to double track there.
Cast with your host, Chris.
And again.
Cast with your host, Christopher Hogan.
Okay, just a subtle effect there. There's nothing too major there. Let's bring this one down here and play.
In the ring with lightning.
Okay.
Blind.
That one needs to be here with the echo.
In the ring with. In the ring with Lightning Blind Mike. Coming down to the ring this week. Mike. Coming down to the ring this week is... Tune in...
There we go, and I'm going to leave a gap there because I think that's kind of what they were hoping for with this jingle.
In the ring with Lightning Blind Mike. Coming down to the ring this week is...
So we'll leave a little gap there for you to do your thing, and then we'll get this.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
There we go. And maybe even...
Tune in every Tuesday night.
Let's just have a play over here. You can tell I've got a new toy. I'm using it lots.
Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
That's nice.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
That sounds the old, like one of the old 60s talk boxes.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
Like that. And then together. Oh, let's unmute here.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
Let's just take the volume down on that a bit. Yeah, let's go here.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
Okay, that's cool. What we got next over here?
To find out.
Jay Adkins, the...
Oh, did I miss something?
To find out.
Oh, yeah, to find out. So let's take that on the end. Can't miss that.
Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. to find out. Artists from around the globe. That's so funny. Like Google Sheets is cutting off the scripts.
I know, and I can't fix.
Okay, right. We got what we need there. Okay, so this is going to come in over here, and then we're going to go. Okay, what we got? That's interesting. Cool stuff. What else can we go for?
Jay Adkins. Jay Adkins, the NUA radio show.
Is it a good time just to very quickly
NUA radio show, broadcasting weekly since 2009 and syndicated since 2014 over a radio show, broadcasting weekly since 2009 and syndicated since 2014 over 10 years.
Over 10 years, cut the breath.
Yeah, if you like the effects I'm using and the music, head on over to mrc.fm/urban. It's a brand new package released today at a special price for you. So, yeah, make sure to get it if you like it.
That's very cool. Very cool indeed.
Over 10 years of supporting the biggest and the biggest. The biggest and best unsigned artists from around the globe.
Okay, on to this next one over here, which is going to be like this.
Okay, how would you pause this? All right.
Do you ever have that moment? I'm just going to hit Command S again, save things. Do you ever have that moment, Isabella, when you're working away on something and you do something, you do an action, like you do a little drag or you drag something in or drag something out or you're adding an effect and then suddenly the computer just halts and you're like, oh no, what have I done? And it just literally did a micro halt on me there. That's why I hit Command S. Did a micro halt, and that's always like makes my heart flutter when that happens. Like I'm doing some epic production, then I drag and drop something on or I add an effect and it just pauses. And then if you're really unlucky, about 3 seconds later, the spinning beach ball comes up and you're like, oh no. It's like, is it just thinking about it? Is it processing it? Or is it just going to is it going to do a fit? Sometimes the worst thing is when that happens and you're waiting there and it's like, it's a micro halt and then it's beach ball after 3 seconds. And then suddenly poof, the application just closes. There's not even like an error or a quit thing. It's just like, boom, blank screen, back to the desktop. And you're like, what happened? You ever had that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not nice, is it?
No.
Anyway.
Not nice.
Let's crack on with this.
Guardian Long Reads meets Focus Focus Otter knows million voices. Focus Otter knows million voices.
All right, coming on to the next one over here.
Want more of the Jay Allen Show? Go to safetyfm.com. Want more of the Jay...
That's a nice crunch. I like that.
Allen Show? Go to safety... Allen Show? Go to safety... Show? Go to safetyfm.com. Safety FM.
Let's pop that like that.
Safetyfm.com. Show? Go to safetyfm.com.
Going to be naughty and extend that out a bit.
Show? Go to safetyfm.com. Safetyfm.com.
And you'll see why I double track that, because I want to go in and just curious what this MDMX fuzz does. Let's have a look at that.
Safetyfm.com.
It's another kind of saturation-y. That's weird. It's some really cool, interesting stuff here. Have to have a play with that further. Anyway, let's go back.
You will indeed.
Let's have a look. Bass Monster.
God.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Go to safetyfm.com.
I think that's really interesting. I wonder whether that would work better as a double track. Let's try it. That's interesting because you're almost adding like a kind of logo image underneath the spoken word, which I like. And because of the echo as well, it kind of makes it even more. Oh, I think I changed the one of the settings there.
Go to safetyfm.com.
Just worried it's a bit too loud in the mix still. Let's try and bring it down a bit more. How much should we say? About there. Do you like that? It's different, isn't it?
Coming to you live from the heart of... Coming to you live from the heart of Kamshwara town. This is Connect on Elgon Radio.
Right, definitely going to have to stretch that out a bit too, so it reaches the end.
Radio with DJ Mark, the Sugar Boy.
Then we're going to go...
Radio with DJ Mark, the Sugar Boy. And Victor, Get.
And then a little stutter here.
Get connected.
Something like that. Command S, saving again, being really good here. Right, quite a few more to do here, and then we'll get onto the free script, so don't worry. If your script has not been read out yet, it's on the way. That was nice. Let's move this in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. That's going to work well.
Yeah. DJ P.
Right, let's move that over there.
Yeah. DJ P.
Let's pull that there. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that and fade that out. And let's copy that and pop it up here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. DJ. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. DJ P.
And then over on the second oh yeah, this is where Ovox will really shine.
Yeah. DJ.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Some really good stuff in here.
Yeah. Yeah. yeah.
That's cool. VHS worn. You know, the making things sound like old cassette tapes. It's all the rage these days.
Yeah.
Some of those are not really.
Yeah. DJ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. DJ.
That's awesome. Have a listen to that on its own.
Oh, yeah.
That turns your voice into a whisper. How epic is that?
Oh, yeah. DJ P ranks.
It's not a whisper. It's like a freak kind of.
Yeah, like
a monster behind your back.
Like a zombie in an apocalypse like thing or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But well, that's kind of the idea of a vocal synth, to make you sound a bit creepy. It's a nice little logo.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
It's brand new and hot for you.
Doesn't kind of work in that situation.
After this one, I do a retake of the.
New and hot for you. This is CJ on Scotland. On Scotland's very own. Forth Valley Radio.
All right, this next one you're going to need to retake.
Yes, please.
Okay. What's the best way to punch this in? Maybe we can do it like this one. So
you're listening to the Rise and Shine Show with Simon Wilson on Trans Radio UK.
What's the error there, Isabella?
It's Simone Wilson.
Okay, hang on.
You're listening to the Rise and Shine Show with Simon Wilson on Trans Radio UK.
Okay, easiest thing here to punch it in is when I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then if you just say with Simone Wilson, if you just say that, yeah. So
okay.
I'll count you in. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1.
With Simone Wilson.
That's how you punch in a little bit extra in Audition. See, I've not affected the waveform. I go straight back to multi-track and bring this one over, and you'll find that your punched in thing.
Punched in, seriously.
With Simone Wilson.
Is included. So that's really cool. So easy to do a little kind of.
It sounds like home violence is going on in here.
Yes,
Some
punched you into the
punched
the
me.
mix there.
He punched me.
Doesn't sound too good, does it? Oh wow, that's cool. Let's see.
That's a cool one, yeah.
You're listening to the Rise and Shine Show with Simone Wilson.
Oh, let's just cut that extra bit off.
Shine Show with Simone Wilson on Trans Radio UK. With Simone Wilson on Trans.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with that. Let's just. Oops, no, not like that. Let's move this up here and let's go. See if we can get like a synthy thing, as it's a trance station. I think you might appreciate that. What have we got here?
Radio UK on Trans Radio and on Trans Radio UK and on Trans Radio UK and
hang on, we're not having much luck here.
And on Trans Radio UK.
Gosh, please don't.
And on Trans Radio UK.
This is not as bad as you think. Hang on.
And on Trans Radio UK.
Huh, that's interesting. I wonder.
And on Trans Radio UK.
That's interesting. Let's just
and on Trans Radio UK.
That's interesting, but let's move on from that one.
And on Trans Radio UK.
Oh, I like the little back reverb on that. That'll do. Let's leave that there for the moment.
The more you listen, the more we get into your head. Safety. The more you listen,
and again, the more we get into your head is perfect candidate for.
The more you listen, the more you listen, the more we get into your head. Safety FM.
That's a perfect candidate for some overvoxing here. Mm-hmm.
The more you listen, the more we get into your head. Safety.
I like that.
That's cool.
The more you listen, the more we get into your head. Safety.
I'm just going to extend that out a bit.
The more you listen,
the more we get into your head.
Safety FM.
What do you think? That doesn't even need a sound effect, does it? It's just sometimes like jingles can stand on their own. You don't always need to feel that you need to reach for the crutch of a sound effect every time you're producing. So yeah, that will work for me.
Dirk Brand. Dirk.
Let's get that in. Pull that down like that. Back to the media browser.
Dirk Brands on the radio. If only that goes well. This is Brands on the radio.
A lot of people are asking what effect I'm using there when I'm doing that like weird, like robotic, crazy, synthy sound effect. So it's a new plugin. I did a video on it. It's on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/musicradiocreative. It was only released yesterday, so I literally just like got it and then made a video about it. So you can watch the review video, and if you want to go out and get it, go ahead, use my link, mrc.fm/waves. Go over there. It's currently on sale as well, but the link that I've just given you will also give you an extra 10% off the plugin. And again, I'm not paid to do this, not a sponsored spot. If you use my link though, it will give me a bit of Waves credit, so I can then go and buy more plugins that I can then go and use on this live stream. So mrc.fm/waves and do a search for Ovox, OVOX. That is the name of the plugin that I'm using quite heavily today because I like it, and I'm like a boy with a new toy, aren't I, Isabella?
Oh, you are. You're a boy. You like your toys, don't you?
I certainly do. So yeah, I'm using it to the max and figuring out what works and quite enjoying the process.
In the mix with DJ Phil Andrews, live in the mix with DJ. Live in the mix with. Live in the mix with DJ Phil Andrews with the best in progressive, uplifting and euphoric trance from around the world. Here we go.
Here we go.
And again, let's move that up here. Effects rack.
World.
That's weird.
World. World. World.
It's awesome. It's actually using a kind of
World. World.
Oh my goodness. Some of them are just so unintelligible though.
World.
It's interesting though.
World.
Okay, we're
World. World.
Yeah, we've actually got some kind of
World.
We're in the realm of unintelligibility though. Let's try this.
World. Here we go.
Simple.
World. Here we go. World. Here we go. World. Here we go. World. Here we go.
That's nice. I like that one.
World. Here we go.
I could use that one quite a lot actually. It's called Unisono, the preset there. Right, here she is.
It's Mondays with Nick from Big Promotions.
Let's use a little break.
Mondays with Nick. From Big Promotions.
That's nice. We're nearly at the end now. And we'll do some free jingles.
If you would like to donate to Wildlife.
Let's move this up to it more.
If you would like to. If you would like to donate to Wildlife in Need, please donate to Wildlife Victoria. You can donate at wildlifevictoria.org.au, and lots of love to our friends in Australia.
That's not for the jingle. That was just an afterthought there. There we go.
Wildlife Victoria. You can donate at Wildlife.
Listening. Have you got a St. Helena story to share? Find us. Thank you for listening. Have you got a St. Helena story?
Let's bring this in.
Thank you for listening.
And move it out here now. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Let's try.
Thank you for listening.
Have you got a St. Helena story?
Chop in half.
For listening.
Have you got a...
Not too sure about that.
Listening.
Have you got a St. Helena story to share? Find us online.
Listening.
Have you got a St. Helena story to share? Find us online. Find us online. Or you can reach out to us via podcast at thesthellenapodcast.com.
And finally...
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. On 88.3 Southern FM, this is the German word of the day. On 88.3 Southern FM, this is the German word of the day.
That's the one we're going with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do it. Okay. So that will go into here.
By the way, I've just realised, you know that next Free Jingle Friday is our wedding anniversary.
Oh, how sweet. Our wedding anniversary. Of course I remember that date, darling.
Of course you do, right?
Of course I remember that date. That'll be awesome. So we'll have an extra special awesome, like we always do, but it'll be even more awesome.
On 88.3 Southern FM.
By the way, all the jingles
go on.
will be available to download at mrc.fm/FJF, but that will be after the show has ended. So if you are in doubt as to where to find it, it will be mrc.fm/FJF.
Yes, I don't sit here doing this production for nothing, you know. You can actually download it after.
Access it, yeah.
This is the German word of the day. This is the German word of the day.
It kind of takes away, but I'm just playing.
This is the German word of the day.
Real fast. Let's see what we got here.
This is the German word of the day.
This is the German word of the day.
This is the German word of the day.
Awesome stuff you can do with this plugin.
This is the German word of the day. This is the German. This is the German word of the day.
Let's go with that, shall we? And let's fade it out at the end. So now we've got... How does this sound, Is?
On 88.3 Southern FM. This is the German word of the day.
You like it? You like it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Right. That's my session done. So I'm just going to save that and take a short 10 seconds.
Gosh, we've got loads to record still.
Take a breather. Isabella, it's over to you. You can talk about whatever you want for a few minutes.
Mike is disappearing on me. Thanks. Very, very kind. So, okay, so we've done all the super chats. The very next part of the show will be us recording everything else. So if you haven't heard your script, don't worry. We will still very likely record it in just a second. And please remember, we do our very best to capture everything and provide jingles for as many of you as possible. It's just, it's sometimes just mistakes happen. So if for whatever reason we haven't recorded yours, please don't be upset. Simply make sure to post it again next week. It's really honestly that simple. So we're here pretty much every week. So yeah, and if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to head on over to musicradiocreative.com /newsletter and make sure to be on the email list. Actually, I would love to know how many of you rely on the email notifications that I send out. I would love to know how useful they are to you, so that obviously we can continue sending them over to you. So yeah, let us know. Other than that, yes, it's anniversary weekend next week. I wonder whether we can do something special. I will have a think of something. If you have any ideas, again, just post them over. I would love to know. We are always open to that. And other than that, as Mike is still not turning up, ask me anything. You can just literally ask me any question and I will do my best to answer. So please don't hesitate there. Just ask. Why not? Just ask. What else I can tell you? If you have enjoyed Mike's wonderful production, make sure to head on over to mrc.fm/urban. That production library is available as of today, so you can grab a copy for yourself. There are wonderful 115 high quality production elements in there. So you've got like loops and beds and breakers and bits like that. So awesome. Thank you so much for your comments coming in. DJ Pirangs, I exclusively rely on your email notifications. I'm glad you are finding them useful. Thank you. That's really good. Thank you, John. Paige, thank you so much. Wishing us a happy soon-to-be anniversary. Thank you. Werner, thank you so much again. I'm glad to hear that all the emails are working. That's fabulous. Very useful indeed. Emails are reliable. Thank you, DJ Pirangs, for wishing us a happy anniversary. Where are we going for our anniversary? Vince is asking. Where are we going, Mike?
We are doing a couple of things. We're going to see the Isle of Wight Sympathy Orchestra. The Isle of Wight Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, we do actually.
So we're going to go and see them this weekend. And then we're going for a nice romantic meal, which will be nice too.
I haven't booked it yet, just so you know. I have been hesitant in booking, so you might need to take that on and book something now. Oh, I've booked the orchestra. So
we'll look into it. We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about that's something very different. Isle of Wight Symphony Orchestra. I don't know how good that will be, but we've got tickets. They arrive.
Nice.
Yeah, look forward
live
to it.
at the Medina Theatre in Newport on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah,
which is great. You've never been to the Medina Theatre, have you?
I don't think we have. No,
I've been there. I've been there once. I went to see David Icke speaking at the Medina Theatre, which is an experience because he's a local here. And it's a great theatre. It's a really, really good theatre. So I think we'll have a good night.
There we go. So. That's it. I've asked a question when you were away. I've asked how whether our wonderful viewers are relying on the email notifications I'm sending to remind about Free Jingle Friday, and it's lovely to see that many of you do. So I will make sure to continue sending them. So if you are not receiving the emails, you can see how many people are relying on those to make sure that they get reminded. So every single week I send an email out, sending a notification on Thursday saying, hey, we are on tomorrow. Here is the link. You can add it to your calendar. And then on Friday, half an hour before the show, you will get another email just saying we are starting in half an hour. So it's quite handy. If you don't always want to rely on YouTube notifications, just make sure to subscribe. That's as simple as that.
That's perfect. Okay, right, let's get on with these free jingles. There's lots of them. Thank you. Big shout out to Bjorn, by the way. Thank you, Bjorn, for collecting all of these wonderful scripts. And let's get going. You're listening to test transmissions for Shropshire Gold, the home of great music.
The World Global Music Ranking, Billboard Radio Chart.
This is 98.6 FM, broadcasting from Moyo, Uganda.
Radio In, the voice of your city.
You're listening to Evan Mars live at Immortal Basils. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. You're listening now to Evan Mars live at Immortal Base. Jamaican accent, Isabella. The comments here. Go on. Just remember, when you instead of if you want to say bacon, you just say beer can. Beer. As do you want me to have a swipe at this one?
No.
If you say beer, as in the drink beer, and then can as in the container.
Script.
Yeah. Selector mathematics, and it says in the notes, Jamaican accent, please. Let me give this one a whirl, okay?
Go on, you do it. Then you do it.
Bacon sandwich, okay. Bacon, Jamaica. No, this is going to go terrible. Sorry about this. Listen, you can't ask us to do stuff. This is not within our remit. But anyway, Selector Mathematics, show them your calculated move. Okay, now I'd like to hear you do that, Isabella.
Oh, gosh, seriously?
Selector mathematics. Show them your count. No, I'm not going to do it again. You do it. Go on. Bacon sandwich.
Selector mathematics.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
This is going to end in tears. Hang on, this is my turn.
Okay. South Africa.
Loveld?
From the Lowveld of South Africa, you are tuned into the best drive show on radio. You're listening to Peter on 100.5 FM. There you go.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Real House Rules Show with DJ Big Gas. 1 a.m. till 4 a.m.
Gosh, that's the real middle of the night shift, isn't it? Crikey, yeah. DJ Gas. You're listening to DJ Double A on the decks tonight. Stay cool, people.
It's Tuesday. It's Thursday, and you're listening to DJ Carlo, live at Radio Flashback.
You're listening to Phase Radio Wales, on the pulse of Prestatyn.
Fan-driven classic radio, 89.5 WPHX. Birdsboro.
Coming to you live from the heart of Kamchaura town, this is Connect on Elgin Radio with DJ Mark the Sugar Boy and Victor. Get connected.
Welcome to SJC Radio. This is SJC Radio, where the music inspires. Welcome to SJC Radio. We are broadcasting from the heart of South Sea.
This is SJC Radio, where students thrive. This is Mike Russell.
And this is Isabella Russell.
From MRC London.
Stay tuned for more of the best variety of hits, only here
on True Hit Radio.
DJ Silver Fox, blazing up your Saturday nights with rhythms of the Caribbean.
The Sizzler, playing the best sizzling songs from the last 60 years.
This is Serious Techno Podcast with Sue Neal.
Loving the 80s on Leighton Buzz Radio.
It's Free Jingle Friday.
Or you can do It's Free Jingle Friday. Something like that anyway. Okay. Live from Aberystwyth, it's Weekend Gold with Tony Worrell on RBFM.
Ready for the weekend with Jack Hawkins on Voice FM.
Man-made radio.
Another one's for you as well.
It's brand new and hot for you. This is CJ on Scotland's very own Forth Valley Radio.
You are listening to The Fusion Factory on Spectrum Internet Radio. DJ AB Case is live in the mix. Music for discerning adult listeners. This is Adult Music Extra on Xylophone FM 102.1, playing all your favorites in high life, hip life, and R&B throwbacks. What will happen if you did a podcast a day for 366 days? Finding frequency. One man's quest to find the extraordinary in the ordinary, one day at a time. One man's quest to find the extraordinary in the ordinary, one day at a time. Feed the dog, feed the cat, eat your dinner, then sit back, relax and enjoy. Relax and enjoy this podcast. All the best songs from the charts, every last day of the month. The top 100. Wow, you had quite a few jingles there. That was cool. Right, let's crack on with Valentine's Day Special. Only on Pop Radio, the station of love. Give us your shouts for that special person and we will broadcast to the world. Oh, another one. DJ Liquor live in the mix from the US. You are listening to DJ Sweat Gas in the mix. Pal Talk's hottest DJ. You are now watching On The Deck streaming. Would be magic. This is Funk Station with the best funk, soul and disco 24/7.
You're in the mix with Killer Squad Sound, live on the Mad Lab Radio. Your girlfriend's favourite DJ is live in the mix, DJ Ton G, the Mix Master.
Every song a hit from 12 till 2 with Chris Bibby, the Bipster.
Follow DJ Senior Kid at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and WhatsApp at DJ Senior Kid.
You are listening to Radio RC International, the radio with the exclusive sound.
This is the Black Sluice Open Mic Night with Endeavour FM, supported by BBC Introducing in Lincolnshire. Supported by BBC Introducing in Lincolnshire. The Real Uncle and Mark Extreme on 100.4 Hills FM. The Top 10 on 88.3 Southern FM.
Carnival 2020 with DJ Dev Trend.
You're listening to Housematic with Smiley. They call me the Mixmaster, the Scratcher DJ Trash. No, the Scratcher DJ Tarish Ouya.
They call me Mark. No, that shouldn't be me. You should go with this.
They call me Mark. Let's interact in Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Mark the Sugar Boy.
DJ P1 Radio. Turn us on. Crank up the volume and dance your beep.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs the rest? Who needs the rest when you have the best? DJ AB. DJ AB Casey is live in the mix.
Nice. Okay. Now on to me. So you've done... Sorry, I've just lost my space.
Ribbon Radio.
Welcome to Ribbon Radio.
Radio Reeve FM Lebanon. 2020 hits. Music all the time.
What have we got now? Visit the Battalion website at Butchin.
That's a website and a half.
Okay. Visit the Battalion website at butchin.boys-brigade.org.uk.
Human Rights Radio 101.1 redefining broadcasting.
Playing funky soul, house and disco from the Granite City. This is Cyber Soul Radio. Welcome to the Resellers Countdown, and now here's the nightly picker. This is DJ Ads in the Mix Live. Blind Cafe Radio, the #1 internet radio station that's often imitated but never, ever duplicated. Hey, I miss doing your scripts, Blind Cafe Radio, because of course you are the station that raises Cain. Right?
Thank you for listening to Thunder Talks Tech, making tech easier for you. This is Live on the Line, making great trash music sound great. This is DJ Dan Dana. You are listening to Country Beat, playing the best of bluegrass and classic country radio hits.
98.0 FM Radio 1.
Max NH on air 107.2.
This is the Wave Valley Radio. I used to work for a radio station called Wave Valley Radio.
It's Jay Hills on radio.
Power Jam Audio 24/7 script request.
This is Fat 93 Radio, Thailand's. This is Fat 93 Radio, Thailand. It's all around music for you.
The Breakfast Show with DJ Proud.
You are in tune to the Radio Ray Show.
The best new hits, the best oldies, all here.
This is DJ Nick coming. This is DJ Nick coming live to you every Monday night, 9 p.m. UK time on Camu P TV on Camu.
Cam Up TV.
Cam Up TV. Okay. This is DJ Nick. This is DJ Nick coming live to you every Monday night, 9 9 p.m. UK time on CamUp TV.
CamUp TV.
CamUp TV.
And one more for you.
Sorry. Thanks for coming to Murphy's Law. Thanks for coming to Murphy's Law. The last courtesy van is leaving in 30 minutes. Please see a member of staff if you would like to book a ride home.
Tease J Hills on QFM.
The soundtrack of your life.
87.9 to 100.9 nationwide and channel 919 on DJS-TV Audio Bouquet. Nigel Kerr, functioning since 1977.
You are now live with DJ Seth.
This is DJ Boniver live.
The Decades Double Play with Adrian J.
Don't forget about 80s.
Welcome to All About 80s with Bobby Rodriguez. All About 80s. This is Mr. M, live on air, only here in Power Jam Radio.
The Decades Double Play with Adrian J. Oh, I can do this one.
Go on.
NKL do 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 NKL do 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 do. Yeah, it's so true. What a weird script, but that's kind of what came into my head because it was just do 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 do.
Yeah,
but
that makes
I was thinking Baby
sense.
Shark. They didn't even say that, but I was like, that's so Baby Shark.
Oh, well done, well spotted.
Space voice for this one.
Oh, so you do it. I don't know how to do a space
You're
voice.
tuned to Deuciful Radio, which is definitely different to bringing you the best in electronic house and hip-hop music. Go and slap a load of Ovox on that. It'll sound awesome.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
You're tuned into Deuceville Radio, which is definitely different, bringing you the best in electronic house and hip-hop music.
Can I just say something with space, right? When we do space voiceovers, why is it that we just go into a monotone? Why is the default space voice a monotone voice? Because clearly we're out of space. We're from outer space and we have not learned how to express ourselves. So therefore we keep a very monotonous tone. Talking about space, I've started watching...
Hang on, let's finish recording.
No, I started watching through the latest 60s Star Trek. It's awesome. You know, the original series from the 60s. I'm really getting Star Trek. And some of the sound effects they used back then were groundbreaking. I particularly like the... For the ship's intercom, the woo. It's awesome stuff. Should have got into Star Trek a long time ago. Anyway, sidetracked.
Okay. Crunchy would like...
Sorry. Ship's intercom, Kirk, come in.
Crunchy would like to thank each and every firefighter that has bravely helped...
Do you want me to do it?
No. Okay. Crunchy would like to thank each and every firefighter that has bravely helped their country over the past few months. We also send our condolences to anyone affected by these horrible fires.
Live from Kampala, Uganda. The Steers and Debonair's Breakfast Cafe. Cloud FM 96.7 live in Kabwe, Central Zambia with Mr. Vibes.
Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cain.
Okay, and just before I play the outro jingle, just a quick...
No, I haven't finished.
Not yet. No, 10 seconds. Oh, is there one more?
No, I haven't finished reading the script and you can't take that.
Oh, go on then.
Blind Cafe Radio, the station that raises Cain on 365 Live. On 365 Live.
Cool.
Seriously. By the way, we're thinking of going to Africa, aren't we, Mike?
Absolutely. Yes, definitely strongly considering going to Africa. So any of our friends in Africa, if
we are
you
specifically
recommend
thinking
a place?
of going to South Africa for starters. We would love to visit. We've never been to Africa.
Yep.
It's something we are thinking about very, very, very seriously. So yeah, would love to know if you have any kind of recommendations,
tips or thoughts, or
and things and
any
thoughts.
ideas on that.
Let us know. It would be lovely.
That would be totally awesome.
Oh gosh, that was a lot of scripts. Just so you know, like altogether quite a lot.
That's a heck of a lot of
way
scripts.
Over 100 scripts today.
Wow. So, I mean, it gets better every week. We love it that you support us and you not only put in the free scripts, but you also punt in for some of the super chatted scripts, which obviously helps to support the live stream, which is awesome, Isabella.
Yeah.
So,
it's awesome, indeed.
Yes, there was one thing that I wanted to do at the end of this show. I'm just currently talking and saving out the files at the same time, unless you wanted to hop in here and say something. So I'm just saving out the files, which will be uploaded after the show. And you've got nothing more to say. Do you want to say about the SFX library I was using again?
Bless you, you ran out. No, that's okay. I can talk. So it...
You've kind of got nothing to say.
No, I do have something to say. It's just every time you throw it at me, it's like, come on, Isabella, no pressure, just talk. I just wanted to say that, yes, the production library that Mike has been using all the way through is actually available from today on our website. Simply head on over to mrc.fm/urban. You can get our Urban Vibes Production Library Volume 10. It's available now and it's currently on sale till the end of this weekend. You can get it at a really, really good price. So if you were thinking of getting a production library, that's a fabulous time to actually grab one at a really, really good price. The package contains 115 high-quality production elements. We make them exclusively at Music Radio Creative. You cannot get that package anywhere else. Those are elements that we create. We hire producers and we make the elements exclusively here at Music Radio Creative. So if you haven't already, head on over to mrc.fm/urban and you can get that awesome package.
Absolutely, that's great. Now, just before we go and we play the outro jingle, I did want to play this because and give a big shout out to Bjorn, who joins us week in, week out to help collect your scripts. Absolutely fantastic guy, and he's been there in the chat as well, doing some moderation. Bjorn, you're going to love this because last week you sent us a little jingle you made through, and I said that we'd play it on today's show. And it actually answers the question because a lot of people ask, well, where can I download my jingles after the stream ends? Well, Bjorn made this awesome jingle that I want to give a spin right now with video included. So let me share my screen and play this for you now. All the jingles will be available after the show at mrc.fm/FJF. Wow. And I gotta say, Isabella, I love the way that he did the underline of the URL as it was being spoken.
Lovely.
So thank you so much, Bjorn, not only for helping the show every week, but also for making that awesome little jingle there. That was really happy to give us.
And if you've missed that, I don't know, that was quite a while ago. We have shared actually a picture of myself and Bjorn. Bjorn has actually come to visit us here on the Isle of Wight when he was visiting with his family, with his parents. He was on the Isle of Wight and he came in to actually visit us in the studio and we took a little picture together, although Mike wasn't here, so it is just a picture of me, but we did. So so big shout out to Bjorn, really fantastic rising talent over there, all the way in Australia. And I can't remember how old Bjorn is, but he's he's only a teenager, so it's wonderful to see such a lovely passion for audio.
Well, that's where it all starts, Isabella. It all starts, from the teens or even earlier. I remember my passion for recording people probably started from 6 or 7 years old, running around with a video camera and a cassette recorder, speeding up and slowing down people. So it really starts that early. And obviously we have children, and it's so important to like, as soon as you notice that, no matter what age someone is, just like really help them get there. That's one thing I'm really grateful actually to my parents for, is that they always supported me going into this crazy audio world and the crazy world of radio and everything else, and that's kind of put me where I am. So if you spot that, just encourage that, because essentially the young people are our future, aren't they?
Well, they are. I mean, that's what we have for the future, right? It's like one day one day you're here, the next day you're not, and somebody else is there. It's like as simple as that.
We're getting very philosophical. Life is a very short but beautiful and wonderful experience. Make the most of it. You are alive and conscious today. You wake up tomorrow, it's another great day. Grab that day, and I guess I would just say carpe diem. Carpe diem. Does that make sense?
It does indeed make sense.
Okay. Awesome.
It does make sense.
Well, it's been fun, Isabella. I always really, really enjoy doing these live streams with you. It's the highlight of my week.
May I just say, today you did not deserve a black eye.
Good. So I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to rein myself in.
Yeah. Although now we got Mr. Clive,
and also we got little Mr. Claus in the background here coming in too. We have quite fun.
It's
on
a
the
full
show.
house. Come on,
a lot
it's
of fun.
If you haven't come to see Free Jingle Friday, you are literally missing in life. This is this is a must.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Come and join us next week.
Who knows who else is going to join the fun?
Exactly. YouTube.com/musicradiocreative for the live streams. You find us on Facebook as well, LinkedIn, Twitch, Periscope, and also all the videos I put out, they go out on the YouTube channel. Join us over there. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Shall I fade us out now?
You can fade us out.